What's going on, guys? Sekapoko here, bringing you another 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross video. So I was about to go to bed, and I was like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna crash out, watch some TV, and then all of a sudden I see this thing saying, Merlin is coming. Nani? So there's a teaser that just got released by the Network for Facebook account, and I'll show you guys what I think, and how weird this is. All right, so guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Alright guys, so I am on the Netmarble Facebook account right now apparently, and who do you guess this is? The 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross is now available on Android, iOS, and guess who is now here? So, when you look at this, the first thing you think is it's gonna be Green Merlin, right? But, I think that might be Blue Merlin. Yeah, that's probably Blue Merlin. Here, I'll let you guys see it, I think. So, here I am on the GC database, and you can kind of see this is the portrait that Green Merlin has. She's gonna have this kind of background. This she's got like a lab coat on and everything. And then let's go ahead and go to Blue Merlin, and you can totally see that Merlin, of course, has that coat on, and it's the same. So yeah, Green Merlin, Blue Merlin, Blue Merlin. So I'm not sure how I feel about this, because we just got a Red Merlin, now we're getting Blue Merlin. But yeah, okay, I digress. Let's go over Blue Merlin a little bit and talk about her and see if you guys can like her or not like her. All right, so Blue Merlin is going to be a kind of DPS slash debuffing unit. So her first ability is just going to do flat attack to everybody at 180%, and then on rank 2 it's going to do the same damage, but instead of doing increased damage, it's actually going to disable every other skill on that character but attack skills. So it's very, very similar to Red Slater, where he's going to lock out everything but attack skills, but instead it's actually to be locking out for 1 turn, not 2 turns, like on Slater. And then on rank 3, even though there's rank 2, like Aoki, by the way, you might want to fix that. On rank 3, it's going to be 300% attack, and then disable everything but attack skills for 2 turns. So overall, the damage is really, really low on this ability. You're not getting a ton of damage out of it, and you really don't see a huge return. Her second ability is going to be deals 100% attack to all enemies and increases and decreases skill ranks. Second rank is going to do 200% attack on enemies and decrease skill ranks. And rank 3 is going to do inflicts 250% of attack on all enemies, but decrease skill ranks and decreases ultimate gauge based on the number of skill ranks decreased. So the first rank and the second rank on this card are actually really strong. Overall, 200% AoE attack with the decreased skill rank is really freaking strong. So the reason this character actually never had any viability on the Japanese version is because of the release date and when it came out. This unit actually came out super late. So I'm on the past banners list right here, and we can kind of see the progression of characters all the way down here. And then if we go to the next, all the way down for where Blue Merlin is, she got released on November 28th, 2019, and that was right around the same time as Gloxinia and Deldry. But right after this, like the reason this was not useful at all is because right before this we had Valenti, and Valenti was the second original character you brought in the game right after, you know, of course, Blue Lilia. But this is like right at the heyday right here of Blue Lilia and Green and Blue Meliodas, if you know about that, and then Green Valenti came as a counter comp. And Merlin really just didn't have any play in the game at all. So she kind of just wasn't useful in all content. The same thing can be kind of said of Red SSR Nunchuck Bond, where his release date was kind of pushed forward a really large amount. And the Red SSR Bond, if I can find him right here, was released on September 19th. And actually, since on global he's getting released on launch, he actually has way more viability right now on global on launch versus that. So I think what Netmarble's doing is they're actually taking characters that were really pushed back on their release date, and then they're pushing them forward so that we have more viability with those units. So I think with this unit, we're actually going to see some increased viability going forward. So her passive ability is going to be the Strongest Magician. She's actually going to increase her attack by 2% per debuff on the hero. I think this is mistranslated. Isn't this on enemy heroes? Or is it on her? Well, she gets 2% attack. If it is mistranslated, it's actually 2% attack per debuff on herself. Then yeah, that's really weird. She is a really weird kit. And when the frick do you have this many debuffs on you? I mean, like, when is this a thing? When is this actually a good thing? So her passive ability sucks dick. It's such the fattest fucking dick you could think, man. It is really trash. So yeah, but her other abilities, they're good. And then her ultimate ability is the same as Red Merlin and Green Merlin. It's going to be just a 450% attack or 540% attack to one enemy and disable attack skills, and then go to 630 with Arthur Fate combo. It's the same Fate everything as Red Merlin. You're not going to see any major differences in stats. You're going to see the same substats. Everything's the same there. But yeah, this unit's like a hard skip, because she has like almost no viability in any content. And I actually used her for like the first real time recently. And I used her in, what was it? The most recent Japanese raid that just came out. And what's funny is that Red Slater as an SR unit is actually just better. So yeah, overall, Blue Merlin, kind of a skip. But let's say for argument's sake, it was actually Green Merlin. And it was not actually Blue Merlin, and they're just freaking teasing us, and they gave us the wrong portrait on accident or something, and they just said, you know what, no, we actually were releasing Green Merlin early. If that's the case, then this is pocket shit, and this is awesome, and we're all happy, right? But I'm pretty sure, since, you know, this is the same as Blue Merlin, that, you know, it's not Green Merlin. So Green Merlin is the unit you really want to be saving for a Merlin character. She is one of the best characters in the entire game. Her first ability is going to roll back ultimate gauges just like the Red SR Bond, and her on rank 2, it's going to be 300% attack versus 120%, but still roll that back to same ultimate gauge. And at max, it's going to be 450% of her attack and deplete 3 ultimate gauges. And then second ability, of course, is going to be the shield. And this is the big ability that Merlin has. Her ability to put out a shield is phenomenal. Right now, the only other character in the game that actually puts out a shield on your team on the global version is going to be SR Griamore, and that's the Red SR Griamore. I was actually doing some testing with some people on stream today on Red SR Griamore, and he's extremely strong so right now. But this Green Merlin is actually a lot better because she actually can use weapons, and her attack skills are much higher than Griamore's. That gives you a bigger shield than you have in your team and giving you more defensive viability. The second rank of it's going to start at 150%, go up to 225%, and then max out at 375% at max rank. And of course, it has the same ultimate ability where you're doing 540% attack to one enemy, disabling attack skills for 2 turns, and on the third rank, on the Fate combo, of course, with the 630. My Green Merlin on the Japanese version is completely maxed. It's very good. So she's awesome. Her passive ability is probably the main reason that she's so viable besides her kit. Her passive ability is going to increase everyone on your team's ultimate gauge by 1 at the start of the battle. And this unit also does work as a passive unit, so you can use this unit in the sub slot, giving your whole team an extra increased ultimate gauge. And this also stacks with ultimate gauge food, giving you guys that extra bump in ultimate gauge. Now, I'm hoping that Green Merlin is the character that they're trying to tease, and they're not giving us the teaser for Blue Merlin. And it's really unfortunate that that's the case. So I'm hoping that this was a mistake. If not, I guess we're getting an early Blue Merlin, in which case, skip the banner. Yay, another skip banner. I guess we can save for Gother in 2 weeks, hopefully. And I really hope they don't get out Chapter 7 without Gother, because that would be really annoying to do Crimson Demon without Gother. So is anyone else very confused by this? Because I was hoping for some really cool stuff. Like, I think I was hoping for Gother the most, and I'm not sure why we didn't get anything that was even close to what we were expecting. The normal progression right now is really odd, and to give you an idea of scale, the first week in the game, I believe in Japan, we had Blue King in the coin shop right away. The second week of the game, there was coin shop Bond, and everyone could pick him up in the second week. And then the third week, we had Gother. Right now, we are in the second week of the game. We're in the third week right now. There's no Gother, but there's also, we've already cleared Chapter 6. We've had Chapter 6.5 out right now. And if the pacing keeps up as it is, then we're going to hit Chapter 7. And I think this is where Crimson Demon comes out. And we don't have Gother. So I'm hoping he comes soon. Because if you don't have Gother for Crimson Demon, you can kind of see how that's not going to really be good for raids going forward. It really doesn't help with a lot of investment in units if we don't have the unit that's the best for raids going forward. Personally, I don't even want to pull on any banner until we get a Gother, and I feel like that's going to hold me back because currently I got like 450 gems or something like that, and I really need ability point potions, and I'm really wanting to pull on a banner, but I can't, so I'm going to have to spend gems. Oh, it's stamina. I'm going to have to do the 1+1 AP event in order to get stamina, and that's really kind of not where I wanted to be at this point in the game. So I'm hoping that they do something different than they're showing here, and there's actually a super hype event that we don't know about, and we're all like, yay, thank you. Please. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, if you did, of course, like and subscribe. It really does help out. Thank you guys for all supporting the channel. I've gotten, you guys, we've been having so much on the channel lately. We got about, I think we've got about 1,500 new subscribers in the last week and a half to 2 weeks, I think. And that's awesome. So thank you guys. I'm glad you guys are liking the content. I'll keep putting it out. I'm sorry that this video didn't have like a huge amount of quality and a lot of things to put into it, because it's really just short video going over what's happening coming forward. But tomorrow I'm going to be putting out some other videos that you might like and be very valuable. But thank you again for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.